Hail fight lovers! In today's video we are going to talk about ex-UFC criticizes Chimaev and refutes comparisons with Khabib and Makhachev. Like and subscribe. The posture of Khamzat Chimaev after the serious error in the scales at the weigh-in of UFC 279 left many people angry with the Russian naturalized Swedish fighter. The welterweight, 77 kilograms, who was almost 4 kilograms above the category limit and forced the organization to reformulate the three main fights of the card to keep the event on its feet, showed no regret and even made fun of the episode. This behavior was a reason for disapproval by much of the MMA community. One of the most excited about the situation was former UFC fighter Josh Thompson, who criticized bores and even refuted a comparison often made by fans. In a video published on the weigh-in Extra YouTube channel, the veteran disapproved of Chimaev's attitude and questioned his real commitment to the welterweight category, where he occupies a place in the top 3 of the ranking. Despite being the first failure in the balance of the Russian's career, the punk stated that the MMA prodigy will need to prove that he can once again beat the 77 kilograms limit required by the division if he wants to one day fight for the belt. "I'm just saying, are you, Chimaev, wasting everyone's time fighting at 77 kg, or pretending to fight at 77? The former fighter also took the opportunity to try to put an end to a comparison that usually comes up in some discussions in the middle of MMA. As an athlete from Russia and his specialty in grappling, Chimaev is often referred to as a kind of family-sized clone of Khabib Nurmagomedov or Islam Makhachev, both lightweights, 70 kilograms. For Josh Thompson, who was training partner of the two fighters from Dagestan at the American Kickboxing Academy, such a comparison is misplaced, despite the similarities in origin and in the main weapons inside the cage of the three athletes. As justification, the veteran points to the fighting style of each one inside the octagon, with Khabib and Islam being more strategic, and Chimaev more daring and instinctive. If you want to talk about the comparisons with Islam, Makhachev, and Khabib Nurmagomedov, and how he relates to them, they are completely different fighters. Chimaev is explosive, fights carelessly and carelessly at times. Khabib and Islam are not like that. They don't fight that way. Khabib will sometimes lower his hands, walk forward. He throws big punches, but it all leads to his takedowns and what he does well. Undefeated in MMA, 28-year-old Khamzat Chimaev has fought 6 fights in the UFC and won all of them. The Russian debuted for the organization in 2020 and his victims in it were John Phillips, Reese McKee, Gerald Meerschaert, Li Jingliang, Gilbert Durinho, and Kevin Holland, respectively. Currently, Bors owns the 3rd place in the ranking of the welterweight category.